Hello, and welcome to the Quizlet tutorial. I am going to demonstrate how to create a study tool using this application. During this demonstration, I will refer to this study tool as a study set. To begin, click on the Create a Set icon that can be found at the top center of the page. This will take you to the Create a New Set page, where you can enter information about the study set. Here, you can enter the set's title. I will be titling this as Spanish Terminology. Right beneath it, you will find Description, where you can enter a brief description about the study set. For this demonstration, the description will be translations and pronunciations. You can also make this more detailed because, as you can see here, beneath it is the prompt to make it visible to everyone, just me, certain classes, or people with a password. I will keep it here for everyone, and editors, just me. Now we can enter terms. You can add images, and you can import data into this section. However, that might not be done during this demonstration. I will enter terms here that will be translated from English into Spanish. As you can see, there are many different languages in which you can translate terms. I will now enter the first term in which I would like to translate, which is goodbye. I can go directly to the next box located under Spanish and include the translation of this word. However, in Quizlet, you are given the options to do auto-define. That is in the case as if you or a student did not know. They provide this information for you. Just simply click, and it will then give you the translation, which is adios. Simply then click Use Selected Definition. It will then automatically populate the appropriate section. I will now enter a second term. Please note that you must enter more than one term in order to create a set. Here, I will enter thank you. Once again, I will auto-define, and it will give the translation in which I can select that definition, and it automatically populates in the appropriate section. Once you have entered all the terms that you choose, you may then click below Create a Set. It will then take you to the page in which you can create and view and/or study flashcards, as well as other options here, in which I will show you briefly in just a minute. First, we're going to do flashcards for the demonstration today. Once I click flashcards, it will automatically show a flashcard, and the word goodbye will be pronunciated.
Goodbye.
Not only will you hear the word, you will also see the word. The students have an option in their studies to click flip once they have guessed what the actual translation is to see if they're correct. I will demonstrate that now.
Adiós.
As you see, it also gave you the spelling of the word and the pronunciation. For the next term, we will click the right arrow, and it will then give us that term as it did with goodbye.
Thank you.
Once again, The student has an option to choose what they believe that translation will be, and to see if they're correct, they will simply click.
Gracias.
It will then give them the appropriate translation as well as pronunciation. They will then click the right arrow again for the next term if they have had more than 2. When I click here, it would automatically take me to the end. As you see, it gives you the option once you have completed that set to start over, study again, or, as it states here, make it easier by studying from viewing both sides of the card. I will not do that in this demonstration. However, as you see, that is an option. I would like to take you to the other options for studying just briefly so that you can see them. Learn option gives you the word, and then you have to give the translation to the word that you see. Speller, it's simple.
Goodbye.
Type what you hear in this section. Test, as you see, is as a test. It actually formats the set that you created into a test. Scatter, it would scatter the words once you start the game here, and you will have to match the translation to the appropriate word. Then race. Start playing. As it starts, it will scroll a word across the screen, and before it exits the other side, you would have to correctly type and enter that word. Now I'm back at the end of this demonstration. Understand that Quizlet can be used as a fun and engaging way for students to learn, collaborate, and find creative ways to study. Thank you for paying attention and following this tutorial. I hope that it was very helpful to you.